We're live! What up, y'all? Hey, let's begin the show. What's up? I see you, Weston, in the comment section for how long would you stay here, though, Weston? Weston doesn't watch the show. Come on. You're not fooling anybody, man. Alright, but if you're here, check it in the comment section, even if you're only here for a second. Alright, we have our open gym tonight, which is a fan favorite, of course, just playing. We're going to move those to Saturday mornings, however, eventually. So, get them in while you can, because eventually those will even be a little inconvenient. Alright, why? Because it's just playing. I mean, geez, it's not that hard. So we're not going to take up a weekday doing it. So we add it on a weekend. We can't add it during the weekend because we have games. So the only time to really do it is either 7 at night, which some games are at 7 at night. We used to do that then, but very few people showed up and they bumped into games. So we made it at 7 in the morning, and it took a while, but eventually we had people show up for those. So that's our conclusion on that. Shooting is also Sunday mornings. Alright, and then we save the team practices, which everyone needs, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then Monday, Wednesday, Fridays are our other days where we add our skill stuff. The reason that we're not going to keep it stacked on top of each other is because we can only get so much stuff done in an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours. It's like, how many hours can we add to a given night, especially when we finally split the groups up. Eventually, we're thinking about splitting the groups up into 3 different groups, like we had in California, where it was 1st through 4th, 5th through 8th, 9th through 12th. But eventually, at first, we need to start with like 1st through 6th and 7th through 12th. All right, but we have to have enough people in each of those groups. So that's why it's taken step by step. You can't run before you can crawl. All right, so you gotta first crawl, then you gotta walk, then you gotta run, but then you can fly. So we gotta take it step by step. I despise that, because especially when you guys are like here sitting in 7th grade, and we're not gonna get fully started until you're like what, juniors? So it's like everything depends on you. It's like, can you do it by yourself without all of our tricks and trades in there? The answer is yes, you are able to, but it's hard. All right. So I will eventually make it easy for you, but right now it's hard. But with that said, would you rather have it easy or hard? If your goals are to make it like to D1 or to the NBA, then maybe the harder that it is, the better that it is, because you're adding another layer to it. You're adding another character layer to it. So you're welcome. There you go. All right. Anyways, I'll see you guys tonight at Open Gym, and then tomorrow we have our second to last workout. It was going to be our last workout, but now it's our second to last workout. Tomorrow, and then we also have June 6th. All right, that will be another workout on June 6th. All right, so mark your calendars. Make sure that you guys sign up. Trying to get the music just loud enough, but not too loud. All right, and let's start the show with the quote of the day. Quote of the day is, "Don't fight forces, use them." All right, and that's kind of what I was just talking about in terms of scheduling, and it's like the things that are just the way that they are. You might as well just go with it. So let's say that the most ideal setting would be for you to play with your own age in games that are close. Okay. But it turns out that you can only play 2 years up, and the games are like an hour away. How can you use that for yourself? Well, playing up isn't a bad thing. Okay, so use that to your advantage and spin it in a way where it's actually a great thing, that you get better. How about the games being an hour away, now your parents don't want to drive you? Well, you can carpool. When you carpool, you can make friends with people, and if you make friends with people, that can be a huge force for your basketball life in terms of them pushing you, you pushing them. You'll always have a team to play with because you're now closer, and also it alleviates the parents from driving at all. Or while you're in the car, you can watch our videos. You can learn more stuff since you have an hour drive or something like that. So instead of just fighting the forces, meaning like just giving up and going, I don't want this, I don't need this, and like arguing all the time and bouncing from team to team and things like that, use those forces. All right, use the bad coach to make you better. All right, use those things. Use the bad time to like get through things in your life. All right. So I'm not saying that you have to put up with everything, but if there's something beyond your control, start controlling it by having it, by creatively allowing it to make you better still. Okay? All right. Like another one would be if you break your hand. It happens to be a strong hand. Great. You get to use your weak hand to dribble with for like as much as you can, and then get better and better and better with your weak hand. So by the time that your right hand heals, you're like the best offhand dribbler that the world's ever seen. All right. So that's the trick. That's the quote of the day. Don't fight forces, use them. All right. I gotta add one more. If the forces are positive in your life, and you have like a great coach, great parents, all this other stuff, like let's say that you have like your dad or mom, they're helping you out so much, and it's a great positive force. You don't want to fight them either. All right. You want to allow them. These forces of nature will help you out. So why would you fight against these people who are trying to make you make the NBA? Like they're like, go out there and shoot this many shots, and you're like, no, I don't want to. And it's like, dude, that's why you're not going to make it. So one more time, don't fight forces, use them. Let's watch the story of the day.
When you're playing against the Saints deck, compete even harder. Show the world how much you'll fight for the winner's circle. If you do, someday the cellophane will crop off a fresh pack, one that belongs to you, and the cards will be stacked in your hand.
Dude, that is so true, man. You like, it feels like things just like when it rains, it pours. All right. When things go bad, man, they just keep going bad. Like when this bad thing happens, it just happens and happens and happens. I've actually like noticed those things in life. Like if I like, I don't know, like stub my toe, and then something else bad happens, and then something else bad happens, I just like freeze and I go, okay, let's slow life down real quick to stop this from happening, because man, it seems like it's never gonna stop. But I'm sure it will stop eventually. But it's like, you know, we really like want to be careful. All right. But for you guys, that's the thing, is that it's like a roller coaster ride. All right. First it's gonna be bad, then it's gonna be a lot of good. And I know when I'm having my good streaks too, I'm aware of those. Where like everything just seems to go my way. All right. And it might just be like an illusion that the mind's creating, but dude, I feel like it's so real. So go with the flow in that regard, right? Like I just said, don't fight forces. Go with the flow in that regard, and then learn from those moments and realize that like the bad's only going to last for so long. Sooner or later the cards will go your way. Like if you've ever played cards before, sometimes you just get bad hand after bad hand after bad hand. All right? Take your time. Be patient. Stay positive. And then when they start going your way, that's when you bet big. And did I just teach you how to gamble in Vegas? Well, we're going to Vegas in July, so maybe that was some good advice. Pass it on to your parents, because you can't gamble. All right. Did you know that the last game between the Knicks and the Pacers, which was the first game of their series, the Knicks led by 14 points with 2 minutes 45 seconds to play in the fourth quarter, and then went to overtime versus the Pacers? They eventually lost that game. Teams leading playoff games by 14 plus points in the final 2 minutes and 45 seconds of the fourth quarter are 994-0. And they lost. In the last 30 years, no one's ever pulled off a better comeback, or no one's ever pulled off a greater letdown than the Knicks just did. And if you know the Knicks' history, they're part of one of the greatest plays of all time, where Reggie Miller shocked them by beating them in the last like 10 seconds. I mean, if I type that in, there's no way. There's no way it was on the same day. Knicks comeback. There's no way that happened on the same day. Happened in 1995. And I want to know when it happened. May 7th? Okay, so no. It wasn't the same day. It was the same month. But this is 30 years, and Reggie Miller did it to them in 9 seconds. This time it took them 14 points in 2 minutes 45 seconds. The Knicks love losing to the Pacers in the playoffs. All right, and I don't know if you saw the game, but Tyrese Halliburton handed Cat the ball and just gave him the ball and let them shoot like a long shot. Kind of hilarious, but yeah. Can the Knicks come back from this? This isn't even the Pacers' first time coming back. Like this playoffs. Like they've absolutely been the comeback kids lately. It shows you guys that it ain't over till it's over, and to keep pushing no matter what. But yeah, did you know that was historic what happened? 994 teams in a row sealed the deal. This is the first team to ever blow that lead with that amount of time. Crazy. All right, what up, Mello? All right, the itinerary for the night. We got 3-on-3 cutthroat, 2-on-2 help side. All right, that's for everybody. And then we have our team practice stuff, and playing, of course. Layups. Can we make a layup? Can you shoot a layup? I don't know. Sideline to bounce for shots. We might talk about that. Zone flex screens. We're going to talk about all these things, actually. Don't cross half court in the trap. 0 to 3 seconds down by 3 with free throws. So I think what we're going to do is play, then talk, and then everyone's going to play again, but I'm going to take the Vegas group over to the other side. All right. We are at Silver Hills, so it depends on which court that we have to see how much space that we have. Okay, so that's the game plan for today. So make sure that you guys show up and you are prepared. All right. Moving on, we got our highlights. Highlight of the day. Highlight of the day is SGA edges out Nikola Jokic to capture the MVP award. Did he deserve it? He did have the best team. All right, the Nuggets did falter along the way. They ended up losing in the end. Did Jokic have the best year of his career in which he's already won 3 or 4 MVPs? Yes. Like statistically, he was like unstoppable. But I mean, Shea was no chopped liver. Shea did his thing too. Did he foul bait to get there? Yeah, I suppose. Probably. But his effectiveness on the court was very, very felt. The number 1 team, they have a chance to win it all. MVP, I think it was probably a decent choice. And there is a such thing as voter fatigue. And they weren't the best team. So become the best team, I suppose, is the question. But how were the other voters? They also voted Giannis as 3rd. Everyone gets to vote for 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th, or whatever place. And this was the voting in the end. Shea got 71 votes, 71 first place votes, and Jokic got 29. If I scan over, 2nd place votes, the exact opposite. No one else got those. 3rd place votes, almost everyone went to Giannis. 11 went to Tatum. And then 1 went to, I'm guessing this is Spider. Yep, Donovan Mitchell. All right, but that's how the voting went. Do you guys think that was fair? I mean, it was a blowout, basically. Did this have anything to do with this last series? They say it doesn't. They say it's just the regular season, but nah, come on. They're there watching the games. These votes are not in before the playoffs start, so the playoffs definitely matter. All right, but yeah, congratulations to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. All right, highlight of the day. All right, did you know we talked about that one? And then here's the trivia question today. The trivia is lighting up. That's a long trivia question, but we got Jacob Tenenbaum. I don't know if he's here today, so someone has a chance to catch him. Jace Dolph with 4, Vaughn Suave Sovi with Sauve with 2, Austin Maxson with the 1. Good luck to those of you trying to answer the trivia question today. We got this NBA draft pick averaged 1.8 points in college, then went on to become an NBA All-Star and had his jersey retired by his NBA team. Jacob's in the house, just in time for the trivia. All right, This NBA draft pick averaged 1.8 points in college. Only 1.8 points in college and was still drafted. Alright? I know some other players that had like 3 points in college that were drafted and are now like Hall of Fame members. Who's this guy that went on to become an NBA All-Star and had his jersey retired by his NBA team? We'll be right back after this message to find out what the answer is. Good luck to everybody out there.
Water break!
Hey kid, can you tell us more about the nose of water and sword?
That's better.
Somebody got it! What? I really thought this one might stump you. Draymond Green averaged 3 points a game. I think that's what I heard. That doesn't seem right, but I guess it is right. 3 points a game in college. But Mark Eden averaged 1.8 points a game in college at UCLA. But he was so big, 7'4". All right, 7'4". Not only did Mark Eden do that, you got it right, Wes. Let me add these points to Wes Chambers' score right there. That is one point for the month for you. But Mark Eden is this fella right here. Let me see if I can make it so you can see him. There you go. This big guy right here. All right, that is Mark Eden. 7'4" is his height. All right, and he ended up being an NBA All-Star 1 year, 2-time NBA Defensive Player of the Year, 3-time NBA All-Defense First Team, 2-time NBA All-Defense Second Team, 4-time NBA Shots Blocks Leader, and then his number 53 was retired by the Utah Jazz. He only averaged 6 points a game his entire career. That was more than college. All right, but yeah, he's one of the all-time leaders in blocks. All right, so yeah, that's crazy. All right, what a career. I mean, it shows you that you don't need to just score. You can do other things in basketball to become great. So yes, congratulations to Mark Eden on a great career, a great life in general. All right, let's see what we got here for conspiracy theories. Someone said, what did it say exactly? That some insiders are suggesting that if the Spurs paired Giannis and Wemby, they'd be the favorite to win the title next year. They'd have two guys who might be the top 5 players in the league on the same team, plus they fit. They'd have a dominant defense no one can score against inside, and they'd be able to play 5 out in a more devastating way than the Bucks ever did. And all I gotta say to that is, duh! Yeah! No, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. Of course. That'd be amazing. I'm sure if you added 8 more guys on the team, that'd be good too. These guys are enormous, especially Wembanyama. Duh! I mean, that's the dumbest story I've ever heard. Well, but will it happen? All right, Giannis, I mean, you never know with the NBA these days. Giannis can go anywhere. I don't know if it's going to happen. I kind of hope it doesn't happen because that'd be a lot. I mean, do they need that? I mean, obviously it would work. I think that was just a very long paragraph. They could have said that this was being talked about. I don't think we need to go into like how amazing it would be, but I wonder how Wembanyama is progressing in terms of his what did he have, blood clot? I mean, yeah, but if they got together on the same team, I mean, yeah, it's pretty freaking amazing. Who's been doing the homework? You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. You got Weston. 300 shots, Weston, as well. Kieran and Declan. Probably Kieran with the double bounce series. Jace, 2-ball dribbles. Nice job. Jace, the overhead passing as well, bank shots. Make sure you guys are still working. Both of them traded to the Lakers. You might as well, right? Let's give the Lakers everybody. I'm down. You know I'm down with that. I don't need any of these like small victories. I'll just take the ones where people blame us for cheating. I will absolutely take that. Because if you're not cheating, you're not trying. All right. Anyways, moving on to the final thing that we're talking about today. We got LeBron James, speaking of the Lakers. All right. LeBron James is out eating. And this is not a news story, but this is a social media story. All right. But I guess it became a news story. Could you imagine being this famous when you can't just go out to eat? People are taking pictures of you? Or wait, no, this isn't just a picture. What is this? There's a crowd of people watching him eat. Look, I played basketball in Lithuania, and even more so than Taiwan. So I think that Taiwan has I don't know, they have more foreigners visit there, I suppose. In Lithuania, I remember walking down the street, and everybody was staring at me. And when I say everybody, I mean every freaking body. I was walking down the street, and there were people in restaurants and stores. And as I'm walking by, mind you, I'm also 6'7". But being the one black guy probably in the country at the time, everyone's eyes were just following me. And I remember thinking about Britney Spears. It was like the year that she went crazy, where she cut all her hair off and went insane, and people were giving her crap. And I remember thinking, no, I have it small. These people just are looking at me because I'm big and black. Yeah, that happens, but they don't know me. I was famous in Taiwan. I wasn't really famous in Lithuania. I was just different. And she has to endure that, or had to endure that, every waking moment of her life. And for someone like LeBron, it's different than other NBA players where they can walk into Walmart and no one's going to stop them probably. Maybe some people might go, hey, can I get an autograph? But LeBron walks in and it's maybe a riot ensues because they're asking for his autograph. I would have to stop sometimes in Taiwan, and I would have to just stop, and someone would ask me for a picture or an autograph, and I would take one. Sooner or later, other people would start asking, and I knew that the longer I stopped, the more people asked. I don't think that LeBron has to stop. I think for him, it's constant. Alright, so when you guys want the fame and fortune, do you guys really want the fame? Or would you guys be more like Kawhi and be low key and just never go outside? And if you see the person that was in the video before, and not this guy, not the guy that he's meeting with, but that guy. Who's that guy? Obviously we know who that guy is. He's a guy where if you try to climb over that bush, he would throw you into the street. Alright? He would straight arm you like freaking Ivanka Trump's bodyguard and throw you into the next dimension. To be a bodyguard for someone like LeBron, who can obviously handle himself, makes you pretty crazy too. Alright? So yeah, before you really think about these guys, know that they also have to go through this stuff. And that stuff's not easy. You might think that it's really cool, but they not only have all the pressures of the NBA game, all that money that they have to handle, the money that they expect the following year, but they might get cut. So there's pressures like that. But they also have pressures like this, where it's they're constantly in the public eye, where every mistake that you've ever done, it doesn't really matter. But imagine every mistake that you're doing matters a ton. I mean, they tell you guys after middle school that if you fail a class, it's going to affect your entire life because you may not get the college that you want, right? Well, this is 100 times that. You do the one wrong thing, say one wrong thing, you might get canceled. You might lose endorsements. All right? You might be ridiculed by the entire world and memes because you slipped on a banana peel. All right? So just be aware of stuff like that, and I think that it's it's you have to prepare yourself for this life if you want to even make college or even be a great high school player. You're gonna have something like this in your life. So anyways, let us look to see what we got going on. All right, we have all of our events coming up on this page. I'm gonna add it soon, before the end of the week. Okay. All right. So if you click here and you click under member events, okay, here, This will be the link. All right, this is very, very important information. All right, underneath all this stuff, we have these two pages: the pick and roll workshop and the skill clinics. All right, on these two pages will be information on how you can win prizes. Okay, for the upcoming 2 months. The hardest worker of the day will now win like a cool little like framed picture of like a legend. Either it's going to be Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Akeem Olajuwon, Magic Johnson, Dennis Rodman, or Gary Payton. And then together it makes our logo. Am I wearing it today? I am wearing it again today. All right, and it's just a thing. Like, yeah, you can win all 6 to combine it. You'll have like 6 different chances too, but it's also just a thing to say that like I'm better than you are. All right, and you have to memorize these things. Now for the pick and roll stuff, you can already see that in our challenges section. You can scroll down to the pick and roll stuff, and all I'm gonna do is just quiz you on it. All right, but you can see all the pick and roll stuff under pick and roll, and then click on any of these to learn what it is. Plus, you can take the quiz. If you pick on one of those, it talks about it, but also shows you a video. So you can see that. You can take the quiz. All right, you can learn what it is. And I'll find a way to test you on all 12 different things and see who the best is. Maybe I'll test you on like whether you can name them first. And then we'll see who can do them the best. And that person wins for that day. All right. But the other one, let me see, where is it? I think it's here. Alright, so let me see. That's that. I have it on an old version of our site. Alright, so let me see. There's our focus workouts, possibly. Clinics. There we go. So the page will look like this. I don't have it up yet. These are the 6 different things that you can win. Alright, and if you look at it closely, it's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Akeem Olajuwon. These are the ones for each clinic. Ball handling is Magic Johnson. Putting it together makes our little logo because it has that shaded thing in the middle. Okay, this might be the last time that we give out these prizes. So it's that. But underneath it all, including in your book, it says this in your book. There are 10 different tips. So for ball handling, it's you use your vision, position the ball. You just have to name that. Now, if it gets to it and everyone knows all those names, like practice all the time as being one of them, then we can go for the entire thing. Can you say the entire thing? And the entire thing in this case would be like, use your vision by keeping your head up and by staying square towards your teammates. We've done this before in the past in Oakland, and kids could rattle these off. Crazy, right? They will study them and things like that. Then there's also shooting, which is get open, be fearless, and we're gonna have a drill for each of these as well. So for get open, we can use the juke straps and the peekaboo stuff. All right, where we go around the cones. All right, wrinkle your wrist before the catch. All right, align your upper body. These are the things that we're learning. For offensive skills, establish a firm athletic base. Don't take a negative step. All right, we're going to be doing different drills again for each of these, and only an hour and a half. Normally, this started out being a 4-hour thing, just for 10. It's 4 hours. That's a great pace, but that was too long for people. They didn't like it, so I made it 2 hours, and that was quick, man. I don't know if everyone was learning it, but it was okay. Now it's an hour and a half. I'm going to try to go over these 10 things in an hour and a half, but we'll have multiple times to do it for the month. Okay? Defensive skills, be in a good stance, stay on your toes. Inside scoring, position yourself early, use your pivot feet. This one is not just for big people, but it's for small people as well. Then lastly, my favorite one is rebounding, like the realization that offense rebounds are worse than turnovers. Use your eyes, hands, contact, and love it, initiate it. I have speeches for all these, but also just like things that were drills for all of these things as well. So be prepared for this upcoming 2 months. Make sure that you sign up for them all. Try to win as many as you can, and study before you get there. I'll put this up before the end of the week, and I'll see you guys tonight. Don't forget, the quote of the day is, don't fight forces, use them. All right, whether positive or negative, use them all. That's my time, man. I'll talk to y'all soon. Keep coming. Don't forget, only 2 more workouts before the end of the summer. All right, 2 more workouts, then a whole bunch of clinics. All right, peace, guys.